When I posted the link for Tehillim signups for Zev's Yahrzeit on his Facebook page, Chaya Rachel so beautifully added this incredible comment that I want to share. May those of us who were zochet to know him learn from his ways. His pure love of people, his never-ending gratitude, even for the tiniest things, his $1,000,000 smile, his kibud av'aim as the kavod et habriot, his gentle ways, his positive attitude, even when there was so much to kvetch about. Zev, we miss you, and we were honored to know you. As a bereaved mother, one of my greatest fears is that the world will eventually forget about my precious son. While I don't expect that Zev's name will be part of every conversation forever, I will always want to hear his name and always welcome your memories of him. I promise it will not make me any sadder than I already am or miss him any more than I already do. It's been quite a year for our family and me. While it's been crushingly real for me every single day, with many millions of moments and many millions of memories during the past year, I still find it impossible to believe that I will never hear him say in a super loud voice as I arrive home from a trip, or every morning from his bed, his signature, "Hi, Mom." What has carried me through, although many moments, even this, created storms of emotions, is the fact that he passed completely peacefully while sleeping, without any signs of discomfort, distress, or illness, as if kissed by Hashem, mitat neshika. His precious neshama, his soul, left during one of the best years of his life, his absolute healthiest, and also one of his happiest. While I try to imagine him now happy and strong in Gan Eden, with Hashem and my dad, alav hashalom, some actual proof of this would be really appreciated. So if you have any, please hook me up. Zev had many special needs, many developmental delays, but was really always sameach b'chelko. He always had something or found something to be excited about, and let everyone near him know what exciting event, holiday, or visitor was on the way. He did this loudly, with incredible energy and enthusiasm. Over the many years of being a Friendship Circle family, we had the sweetest and most adorable volunteers come to our home and spend some time with Zev, usually at least weekly. When Zev was younger, we had lovely girls. As he got older, Chaya Rachel devoted herself to sending boys. During his many years of Friendship Circle Sundays, he would wake up and immediately ask if the girls, boys, or friends were coming today. Sometime a few years ago, he stopped calling them boys and transitioned to calling them friends, and asking me as soon as he woke up on Sunday morning, "Friends coming?" And then doing one of his signature claps, which was kind of like a clap and then a high five combined together, which I have been trying to do and I cannot. It's impossible to describe the benefits and joys that Friendship Circle has brought to Zev and our entire family. The gratitude our family, mainly Zev and me, have for what Chaya Rachel, the Friendship Circle volunteers, and Joni's relentless devotion to fundraising is endless. I know firsthand the power friends can have for our special children that may not have many friends, play dates, or even fun activities to help pass what can be long and lonely days for some of our kids. One of Zev's most natural gifts was that he naturally focused on positivity and gratitude with his entire being, with his complete, heart, and soul. Zev had many, many personal challenges, many illnesses, hospitalizations, surgeries, and a very long list of many things he was not able to do for himself and needed a lot of physical help with. He naturally, always focused on what he could do, not what he could not. This was simply him, finding joy in the mundane, daily things that we do all the time. This was not a conscious decision or a lesson he learned from reading a personal development book, listening to a podcast, or even a rabbi's drasha. It was simply what came naturally to him. It was the most consistent part of his personality, always, and from a very, very young age. I need to quote my brother from the Levaya that we had at Eretz Chaim in Israel. There were so many things that Zev did easily and naturally. He chose to be happy, to greet everyone with an enthusiastic smile, to shake everyone's hand, to give his famous Zevi hugs, to take your hand and hold it to his cheek, and to remember everyone's name, and much more. Zev taught us what it means to be truly happy, without worries or judgment, lihiyot b'simcha tamid, to be happy always. Over the past year, since his passing, nearly every day and many moments of the day, different memories would hit me. Each memory a snapshot of his perfect self, always smiling, laughing out loud, or waving his hands over his head like a marathon runner hitting a finish line. It would take many days and likely weeks to share all those memories with you, and I know it's not even necessary, as many of you here have incredible memories of your own. So for now, let's all imagine him at the finish line with his hands waving in victory of a life perfectly lived. How much do I miss Zev? It's actually completely and truly impossible to describe. I just need to remind myself constantly that he is safe, he is healthy, forever 30. And this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. When the extreme family and personal challenges have appeared during my adult years, Zev would feel my distress and either come up and give me a hug or simply demand that I be happy. Those words, be happy. During those challenges, I had to constantly remind myself, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. This has become my personal mantra over the past 40 plus years, both with life's many, many blessings as well as life's incredible difficulties. And we are all exactly where we are supposed to be, and so is my Zev. And as Zev would say, be happy. And while I so wish Zev could hand out his small gift, a small token in his memory, as a daily reminder of who he was, that happiness is a choice, and each day, even on the most challenging of days, there is always something to be happy about. May we always share good news and many smachot with joy and wholehearted simcha. Thank you so much for honoring him.
So I do not